All right, so now what we want to do, we've got it all set up. What we did on other cases is we just took the average of these two ranks, but we're going to be a little more sophisticated, so we're going to put some weights in there.
12, 160.
And we're going to say our EVA rate's the most important, so we're going to give it a weight of 70%. And debt to equity, we're going to give it a weight of 30%, so that the sum of the two is 100%.
Okay.
And we'll be doing more of this next week when we get more and more sophisticated.
Plus cost of goods sold.
So,
Okay, now how did he come up with his cost of goods sold? Oh. 5040. Plus 52.
so 70%, 30%, and then we'll add them together in column H using the equal sum function and sum them up and equals 100%. So we're going to weight EVA 30%, debt to equity, EVA 70%, debt to equity 30%, they add up to that. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to take the rank, for EVA times the weight, and hit your F4, so you lock that in, plus the rank for debt to equity times the weight for debt to equity, and lock that in. And so you can just hit enter. So you have that weighted rank of the two. And when you hit enter, I get 56.2 on that first one. So giving these weight, you're going to get, before we just got even numbers or 0.5s, but here we'll get all kinds of numbers because of our weight. And so as long as you locked it in with the F4 function, as long as you locked it in, you'll get a good number when you copy it. And then what we want to do is then rank all of these. So I'm going to do equal rank my weighted, fill in the entire column, oops,
Okay, so we have to come up with the cost of goods sold.
and in comma we want 1
Is going to
because we want it to be consistent, higher ranks, and we can just copy that down. And the reason I do that is I know it's going to be the same order, but at least with this we'll have it, if there's 84 companies, we'll have 1 through 84. Versus if we don't have it here, we'll have all kinds of numbers. So you can see looking through here, I don't see who our number 1 company is. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I see number 2 and oh, there it is. Here's a number 1 ranked company. It's MGE Energy. A very, very high EVA and a low debt to equity. So.
Okay.
So it's looking strong, but that's not the end of the equation because we want to also ask how expensive are they, okay? So we got them ranked based on their EVA and their debt to equity. The last thing we want to do here is rank price to book, so we'll do if error and go over to their price to book, comma, go back to price to book, shift control down, lock it in, comma, and here we want to rank, we want to do 0, close parentheses. I forgot to put the word rank in there. So if error, open parentheses, rank, open parentheses, and then you put the range in, and in comma, here we're going to put number 1. If we have an error, we're going to rank them number 1, and hit enter. And so a higher price to book is going to be ranked higher than a lower price to book. And so we should have those. So let me pause it there just to make sure we got everybody